Since I was already repainting the lower half of the tractor, I decided I wanted to repaint these covers and do some body work as well. Unfortunately, this last bolt was really stuck. I ended up using this breakaway, but still ended up snapping the head off of the bolt. I noticed just the slightest bit of rust forming down on the bottom of the cab, so I took this opportunity to grind it down and then repaint it. I also wanted to get the rust that was forming on these arms, so I ground the rust off and then I sanded it to smooth out the transition. Once I had it clean and masked off, I used a thick filler primer which really hides a lot of defects, followed by the official CAT paint, and then I topped it off with crystal clear enamel for added protection. Alright, so a couple other of these pieces. This is the other cover, and I've bead blasted this, and I've tried to take out most of the dents and dings by pounding it out. When I was bead blasting, I noticed the paint was really adhering, so this is powder coating. It's going to be stronger than anything that I can do at the moment, so I decided to leave most of the paint to protect it. It doesn't matter if it visually looks bad. I'm just trying to protect it. You know, I did at least this top surface, so that would at least look good, but these seams is kind of where I'm going to try to hide some of the blending. So in order to do that, I am going to sand these edges of the stuff to kind of help it blend a little better. And I'm also going to get a respirator on. Okay, one thing that was a bummer is I didn't wait fully till it was completely cured. And I only let it dry like 12 hours before I flipped over and painted it. And I put it up on some stands, but it stuck to the spacer. So I'm just going to wet sand this a little bit. This one had a few dents as well that I needed to pound out, and then I bead blasted the rust off. So unfortunately, when I put this thing on the little sticks to hold it up, I guess they kind of slid slowly, so they gouged the paint in a couple places. So next time I will just force the little standoffs in the holes so it can't slide. So I had to kind of sand the areas. There's a couple spots here, over here, here, and here. So hopefully I sanded enough to take those out. Here's my freshly repainted cover. So I'm replacing the bolt that snapped with a grade 10.9 from McMaster car.
I mean, what do you want?
I was thinking something ponyish there.
Ponyish? Okay, we can do that too.
Okay, that
Is on.
that's on. This was really dented up, so that looks fantastic.
20% cooler. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. Oh my god, it got harder.
See my collection of nails?
I had a huge pile of them before.
Oh, now it's going to be bigger.